Good afternoon, everybody around the world, and welcome to Chantilly for the semi-finals of the Polo Nations Cup 2024. We've got, obviously, the four strongest teams left after the qualifying stages. Today, this first semi-final is Occitan, France versus Belgium. Now, both these teams have been looking very, very strong. This is an exciting game. There's a lot of anticipation around this one. They've been playing for a week now. And here are the teams. We've got for Occitan France, the patron, the owner of the team, Isabelle Larenaudi, who's been playing fantastically. She's 0 goals. At number 2 with the bright yellow helmet, Jules Legoubin. He's 3-goal Frenchman. At number 3, we have a substitute. We have Chulo Corti-Merena. He's 5 goals, replacing a sick Simon Zavaleta. And at number 4, Ramiro Zavaleta, 4 goals. So that's a 12-goal team. They're taking on Belgium with Augustin Emzens of 0 goals, Guillermo Alejo and Pancho McLaughlin. Okay, so the ball is in play and away we go. Winning this first line out is the Belgium team with Badano Alejo. He does well to hit the ball up to the front there. Emzen's trying to pick it up on the near side, but Ramiro Zavaleta gets the better of him. Tries to get past Guillermo McLaughlin here. And his brother, Pancho, picks it up, takes it around, has a shot, but gets hooked out of it. And it's followed up here now, Occitan France with a bit of possession, but they're under a lot of pressure here. Jules Legoubin sweeps onto it and taps it forward. In the air, Jules Legoubin, nice little show in front of the crowd, but it didn't really pay off. He's had it stolen here by the terrier. That is Alejo Badano, who's taken it in front of the goal, but only still 60, 70 yards out. And coming in quick is, it was Jules Legoubin. Pancho McLaughlin came sweeping in for the hook and went in behind him, but I think he may have fouled the second man, the man behind him there. I'm here with Sebastian Amaya, the founder of Polo Line TV. He's going to support us with all the horses and some valuable information along the way.
Thank you, Tim. Good afternoon to everyone. And we have a fantastic semi-final set up here. A bit delay due to rain in the morning. Now the sun came out, and we already have the first action of these semi-finals.
Yeah, both these teams, you can almost tell it's a semi-final. These guys, they seem to be electric already. But Pancho there was a little bit too keen on that, and I think, like I said, he fouled the man coming in behind. So he's given a penalty away for the Occitan French team. They've moved it up to a 60-yarder here. Unfortunately for the Occitan team, Simon Zavaleta is sick today. Well, they've got Chulo Cortier, an amazing 5-goal player. We'll see how he can adapt to playing with the Occitan team and Ramiro Zavaleta.
Not bad to replace replacement, Chulo Corti. They couldn't find something better than him. He's fantastic. But again, I mean, he's coming into a semi-final with the horses that probably he doesn't know that well. It's not an easy job today, but his experience is good, so he will replace fantastic, I'm sure.
That's right. If you had to pick someone, Chulo is a good one to pick. It's just whether if he can link up with Ramiro as well as Simon was. Of course, his brother, they were working so well together. Chulo is going to take this penalty. He's hit it hard and strong like a laser over the top, through the goal, straight through, and hard and fast. A great start there for the super sub, Chulo Corti-Merena. Let's have a look at that penalty. That fired through on an upwards trajectory all the way through there, right down the middle. A fantastic start. Clinical from the 60-yard line, and that will get them into the lead already. 1 goal to Belgium's half. Belgium with a half-a-goal start because they are an 11-goal team in this 12-goal tournament. We've had 10 teams. We're down to 4 now. This is the first of the semi-finals, and Jules Legoubin wins that on the near side now. Has a look around his back, tries to take a man and leaves it there for Chulo Corti now. Chulo Corti with his head down, tapping around, taking a man as well. Manages to sneak past and around the outside, then comes in on the attack. He's going to have to try and beat Pancho here. Pancho gets a good ride. And I'm not sure it was quite clean enough. Pancho, is that Hercules he's riding, Pancho? A small, tough gelding. Anyway.
Let me check. Pancho is on Mirta.
Ah, Mirta, okay.
Hercules is coming on as a spare on this one.
Okay, thank you. He likes his small, tough, handy horses. A bit like himself. And we'll see which way that one goes there. It certainly wasn't a tidy ride-off between those two. The umpires have gone to the third man to discuss this one.
Here we have the umpires, Rafa Silva and Clément Gosset, and Andrew Williams as the third man.
And credit to the umpires, they've done a fantastic job this tournament. And we've had some absolutely awesome games, some very, very high standards. Sometimes it doesn't look like 12 goal at all. It looks more like 14, 16 goal polo. So this one was against Chulo actually, and so Pancho McLaughlin will take the penalty. He's got Badano close up. His brother's gone up to the front. Emzens is going up forward for the pass as well. Pancho's going to bring in a little bit and then hit past his man Legoubin up to the front. Emzens is there for a near side, doesn't get it. Chulo Corti is there. McLaughlin, though, Guillermo McLaughlin gets a touch onto it. A little bit further toward the goal. Emzens is back on it. Well played by him from getting back into position. Under the next shot from Emzens. Augustin Emzens. Wow.
That was close.
Good effort from the newcomer, Augustin Emzens. I say newcomer because he's only been playing polo for just over a year and a half, and he's come a long, long way to be competing at the 12 goal with his own team. He's mounting his team as well. And he's made a big impact on the polo scene in just a year and a half of playing. I'm sure he's got a huge future ahead. He's a very talented player indeed.
He's on Joaquin, one of his best.
Emzens on Joaquin. Okay, Occitan are keen to get it down the ground quick. They're coming out fast. Like I said, whoa, big ride-off already here. You really can't tell this is we're no longer in the league games. These guys have got fire in their bellies today as Legoubin takes it down the boards now for the French team. Belgians are watching carefully. Badano's trying to sneak around to come and get him. Legoubin still manages to get it. Gets a good under the neck shot. Not quite enough angle. And I think it'll go over the back line there.
Legoubin is on Tito. And then he's coming to spare with Pims, one of his best, and also with Caro, I think it is. Well, he has 3 horses from Carmignac, from Talandracas. And so a big thank to Edouard, who is letting him play good horses from a powerful organization such as Talandracas.
Okay, that explains a few things. So this is Pims, right? The big mare?
This is Pims.
We've seen her quite a lot before. Here we've got our social medias, Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, and Polo Line TV on YouTube, where you can catch all the games. Very good to keep up with the tournaments and the scores and the teams that are going through. Some nice reels and slow-mos, remixes of some fantastic goals as well on there. Okay, so Pancho plays this one out to the left and gives Badano a lot of space here and time to have a look, decide what he's going to do. He takes it infield a little bit more. Legoubin has gone forward for a pass. That's a nice pass too, right up over the halfway line. Well taken penalty there, but Chulo Corti Madana is there with a lovely backhand up onto the halfway line. Look at that, straight to Zavaleta. So it looks like the two of them are going to play well together. Oh, Zavaleta can't get that ball through. And but he's stolen it right back as Ramiro. Ramiro now, he's got Corti around him behind him at the moment. Legoubin is going forward for the pass. Corti now. Chulo. Ramiro's gone forward as well. There is the pass for Ramiro out to the left, but Pancho saw that first. And he's going to try and tuck this under the neck, which is a brave play when you've got Ramiro Zavaleta breathing down your neck. But he's still got hold of it here, and he's coming back round the other way. Nice play from Pancho, and there goes Isabel. Beautiful play. Oh, sorry, and Emzens. Emzens is bursting through. She's got past Isabel, actually. Augustine Emzens now with a cut shot toward the goal. A lot of angle on that. Nobody can pick it up yet, but coming through is Badano, the terrier. Badano. He's taking it out to the right. Under the next shot. Attempt at goal and not quite enough on it, but a lovely run there. You see how well the Belgians play together with a brave, confident play from Pancho, taking on Ramiro, waiting for Emzens to run past and then unleashed a beautiful pass up to Emzens.
Badano on Compadrita. Now he's switching to another one.
Oh, he's changed quickly over. Okay. Badano back on the field. They won't wait for this here. Now Ramiro from the back line. Hits it up here. Leguban is looking for it. Coming in though is Chulo Corti on the near side. Now on the offside. Nice play from Chulo. Isabel is there up at the front. She has to go over to the near side. Whoa, what a pickup from Isabel. Now the half swing. She's got it again. That's a fantastic play here from Occitan, France. Isabel Laura Naudi just to the left. Wow. But nevertheless, that was an awesome bit of play from Isabel Laurenaudi. A nice team play as well, coming from 2 passes from her pros at the back. Perfectly positioned, but to pick up that ball on the near side on the bounce was very, very good indeed.
Isabel riding on Jaffa.
Great horsewoman, Isabel.
There we see Pancho on Hercules.
Oh, this is Hercules, Pancho. We've got on screen now, Hercules. Okay, this black horse, is it? Okay, Hercules. Now Pancho. McLaughlin plays that one to the boards. Chulo is there. Reaches out, but I think Guillermo McLaughlin snuck underneath the swing and came in from behind rather than from the side here on Pancho. On Corti. Corti went down. He had the ball, and McLaughlin, instead of coming shoulder to shoulder in to make that play, he sort of cruised in behind over the line. So yeah, they'll drop the ball down and give this one to Occitan, France. And they lead at the moment 1-0 and we've seen some fantastic polo from all 4 players of both teams already.
Belgium camp over there. All the help supports. They have a good big group over there.
Looking a little bit nervous on the side there. I think the Belgium camp, it's a very, very important game. Still the first chukker, of course, of this 5-chukker match. Polo Nations Cup semi-final. Big final on Sunday, of course. Make sure you tune in for that as well. Here we go. Chulo Corti on this lovely white-faced horse.
Trotsky.
He does a lot of work on that horse. He's hit that one there, but it's been well met there by Ramiro Zavaleta and then turned. And Chulo will come in and support him. But they blew the whistle there. Did you see something?
No, but they won't forgive anything in the semi-final.
They're going to have to be tight, yeah. Well, let's have a look there. Oh, maybe McLaughlin hung around too much in front. He spent too much time
in front of Ramiro, who is riding Gorrion.
And that is Ramiro on the screen, teeing this one up. Now, Chulo hit the beautiful penalty last time.
Ramiro, but Chulo was in charge of probably the 60s and Ramiro on the short 30 yards.
Right, yep, that's what's happening. So Ramiro Zavaleta, chance to get his team up to 2 goals. Number 4, Ramiro Zavaleta, seems to be adapting very well with the substitute, Chulo Corti. His horse has gone down to a sort of jog trot here. And not made it easy for him, but he does well, keeps his composure and puts that one through and takes his team now 2-1. They've got 2 out of 2 penalties, which makes a big, big difference if you hit all your penalties. His horse didn't make that one too easy for him. Ooh, but he did well that. Put it through. Job done, 2-0. With not long left of the first chukker left. Just a matter of seconds. You can see on the scoreboard on the back there, you can see the third man, Andrew Williams, up on the ladder. Here we go. Ball is in play. We will play the extra 30 seconds, I expect. There's the bell. 30 seconds left of the first chukker of the first semi-final of the Polo Nations Cup. And Occitan, France have won 2 goals already. Pancho McLaughlin is going to try and get back into this. Now, this time I think Leguban may have got caught in the wrong place. So the whistle blows, which will end the first chukker. And what a chukker it was. Very exciting. This is going to be a great game, ladies and gentlemen. We end the first chukker with Occitan, France on 2. Belgium with half a goal.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody, to Chantilly for this first semi-final here. And well done for tuning in, because you've caught a cracking game. 2-0 already after the first chukker to Occitan, France. Here is the end of that chukker, with Pancho winning the line out, Legoban just crossing over there. And so we'll start with a penalty for the Belgium team, and a chance for them to get off the mark, although they started with half a goal. They're just an 11-goal team. They won 2 out of their 3 qualification matches, which meant they had to go through to a penalty shootout to qualify here for the semi-final against the Occitan France team, who won all 3 of their games, unbeaten so far in this tournament. Both teams, though, showing some really, really beautiful polo along the way. Here, the captain of the Belgian team, Pancho McLaughlin.
Pancho Luca Mora.
Okay, so from the 60-yard line, it'd be very, very good for him to get this one. It's a good chance, good opportunity to get back within half a goal. They don't want Occitan to stretch away early on. Oh, it's a good shot. Is it straight enough? Yes, it is. Well done, Pancho. Lovely penalty. We've seen 3 out of 3 penalties. Oh, hang on. No, the umpires overruled that one. They said it went wide right. Must have been close. The goal judge put his flag up, but the umpire behind Pancho was watching carefully. He said, no, it's gone out to the right. So a let-off there, and the scores remain 2 goals to Occitan, France, half a goal to Belgium. The French team now take it out to the boards. Ramiro Zavaleta has had to go back in toward his own 60 here, as he's under a lot of pressure from the Belgium team. Badano's trying to sneak away with it. He can't do. Guillermo as well. Chulo Corti can't get away. Pancho manages to come out with it. Pancho McLaughlin, stick in the air, claiming the line, giving himself a bit of space here. But they're going to be all over him. Leguban came and gave him a big bump, and the whistle blew. Leguban is asking for the penalty for himself. Yeah. McLaughlin seems to be protesting. Sebastian, what do you think?
Yeah, it looked illegal, the bump, but maybe they make a sandwich on him between the brothers McLaughlin. Let's see what is the call.
Yeah, it's gone in Leguban's favour. Yeah, I think you're right. It must have been a player on either side of him. So hit from the spot to the French team, and Chulo Corti, the super sub, will take it. Bardano will wait with him. He hasn't really released that as well as he wanted, but coming in nicely, picking it up is Leguban. He's told to leave it from Ramiro. Ramiro tries to open a quick backhand, but Chulo Corti anyway picks up the loose one. Comes through now, tries to beat another man, and there's another whistle again. Quite a lot of whistle early on. The umpires, like Sebastian said, in this semi-final, they're not going to let anything get away. They know this game could get a little bit highly strung, so they are being nice and tight on the fouls and keeping the game well under control. This one again is going to go to the French team as they bring it up to the 60-yard line. Here we have on the screens, you can see the Polo Line TV app. So go to the App Store, download that, and it's a great way to watch the games and keep in touch of all the games from around the world. So 60-yard penalty. Chulo Corti, he nailed his first one right through the posts. He's got another 60-yarder here.
Chulo on Raccoon.
Raku, a lovely bay horse. This one he didn't get hold of too well. It didn't go too far. Isabel tried to keep it in, but it's gone out to the left-hand side. So last two penalties, one for either team, not making it.
Lots of people here attending this first semi-final.
Yeah, it's great to see. It is one of the most highly rated tournaments in Europe already in its second year, Polo Nations Cup. Rightfully so. Brilliant fields, great standard, and 10 teams from around the world. Okay, so Belgium from the back line. Whatever plan they had didn't really go to plan. Chulo Corti has a stick in the air, I think, as the ball popped over the boards. So the ball will be dropped here, and it'll be a hit for the French team, who are looking a bit stronger so far this game. Here, Chulo is going to try and run around here a little bit. He's taken it quite far. And he's followed up nicely by Leguban, who's not marked at the moment, but he has got a man to try and beat. Pancho does well just to guide it out over the back line. So, yeah, Belgium, they haven't managed to play their normal polo just yet. They started off with some nice passes, but Occitan, France, are doing a great job at shutting down their attempts, their plays that they normally do. They love to play beautiful polo, and they make nice passes up to the front. Pancho now finding space on the left, takes it around a little bit further. Bardano's in there to try and block for him, but Chulo comes in, so he does release it onto the halfway line. Ramiro Zavaleta's got his eye on it. Stops it in his tracks. Pancho, this is where he's good, just waiting quietly behind and then coming onto it, making his play. He's going to try and run through the middle there, but it's not going to happen. Not with Chulo there, who plays a good backhand. Coming onto it, claiming the line is Zavaleta, but first there was Guillermo McLaughlin. Oh, he's hit a good pass up front. Anyone there to pick it up? Emzens is there pushing hard, but Corto's got the better of him on the ride-off, and they end up cancelling each other out. Do they know Corti's managed to turn that horse very nicely around? Now Guillermo's come back onto him, but Corti's taking it now, turning that defence and attack. He has got Isabel up at the front waiting. She's unmarked up there. The Belgian team have to watch out. She's already looked very, very effective at the front, but she is a long way away at the moment as they have a bit of a melee in the middle here. And Bardano, the terrier, he's good in the short plays, very strong on the near side as well, I've noticed over these games. Here's Bardano. Alejo, he's going for a big under the neck shot, not getting it as they go over the top. Coming through is Emzens. Emzens picks it up. Now he goes for a tail, tries to give it to one of his pros, but Corti gets it. Can Corti get away from his man? Taps it in the air 2 or 3 times, making it look pretty. Here comes a backhand, but Ramiro Zavaleta is the only one there. They'll blow the whistle there. Not because there was a foul, but because it was a good opportunity halfway through the chukker, a little bit over halfway through the chukker, for the players to change. So each team is, each game, the teams have a chance to change halfway through the chukker. If the whistle doesn't blow, then they'll take a sort of neutral kind of position, like that one, where it was quite clear that the the French team had the ball, so they blew the whistle there. They'll wait to everyone to change, and they'll start again with a French hit from the spot.
There is Isabel that switched from pirata to carrot.
Carrot.
And there we see Pancho, who jumped into Bam Bam.
And Ramiro, is that Sonata? No, Simon usually plays Sonata. Ramiro's on a grey horse.
Yeah. We don't know if we have that one in this one.
And Chulo is also on a grey. Maybe Chulo is on Simon's Sonata. Here we go. That's a nice pass up forward from Ramiro, up to the front. Chulo coming onto it. I think this might be Sonata Chulo is on, which Simon often does very, very well indeed. Badano, though, picks up on the mistake there and comes through. He's still got Ramiro to beat. And coming through and picking it back up is Chulo Corti, taking it back off Badano. And now he's under a lot of pressure here. He tries to turn it, and Badano steals it right back. He's going to want to release it quite quick, I imagine. Oh, but look how McLaughlin's blocking for him, giving Badano space. That's nice play. Good team play by the Belgians there, supporting each other as Alejo now goes for the pass into the middle. He's put it a little bit too far left, and breaking onto it is Chulo Corti. He comes away with it, one shot down the ground. Badano's going to come back to him. I don't think he's going to. He might try and run round him here. Badano seems to have got the better of him. They go into a big ride-off down on the far side. It's right up onto the boards, and Badano gets a backhand, puts it back into the middle of the field. Claiming the line, though, spun that horse around, that little white horse, around very quickly. Ramiro puts it back into the middle. Isabel is there to finish it off. Doesn't get hold of it, but Legoubin does on the near side, but pulls it a little bit to the right. Again, though, brilliant polo here from the Occitan France team.
Jules on Dimay, one of his best.
Oh, yeah. We've seen this horse a few times as well, Dimay. But, you'd expect one of those two guys to get that goal. It was a good play. The Occitan France team, that's how they play, really. They get those passes up to Isabel and Legoubin, putting so much pressure at the 1 and 2. And then the 3 and 4. The 4 and 5 goalers at the back. Okay, so Pancho, again, he's gone left here, which opens himself up a little bit. Now he brings it right into the middle of the field. He's deciding he doesn't want to release the ball too soon now, these guys. I think they might have planned just to carry it a little bit further on rather than hit the passes down, or they wait until a little bit further. Then there's the pass to Emzens. Emzens is doing well, but good in defense there is Isabel. She hasn't got Emzens, and Emzens shoots. He wants a foul. He sticks it in the air, but Isabel does well. She puts enough pressure to stop a goal there. It was a good play. A very good play from the Belgians, but well done to Isabel for stopping a certain goal. That's the bell. 30 seconds left of the second chukker, as back on attack are the French. Badano does well, gets the ride off, backs it, plucked out of the air from Pancho, and now he turns it around with about 20 seconds left. He's going to try and unleash it. Doesn't get that shot out to Emzens. He wants it on. It's been picked up by Ramiro. Time's running out. He's running onto it. Badano gets a good backhand. Ooh, that's hit Ramiro. He's blocked that one and went to play on. I don't think he's totally unfazed by it. I don't know where it got him, but he's tough. It didn't seem to worry him whatsoever. So we're going to end chukker number 2, and it's a great game. No goals that chukker, although some great chances. Occitan France remain on 2. Belgium still on half a goal. Welcome back, everybody, to Polo Line TV, to this semi-final. We've had two chukkers. We're watching the Belgium camp there. Here's the end of the second chukker. As this was the Emzen's attempt. Oh, it's hit the post up in the air and gone out. That is Augustin Emzen's on the screen there. Great effort from him. He's played very well. It's nice to see they're using the patrons, the number ones. We have Isabel Laranaudi waiting for the ball up at the front, and then when she gets it, she is fast on it. And the same goes to Augustin Emzens, and their pros are hitting them up, stretching the game up at the front.
There we have all the photographers over there, our friends, Justine, Pascal, Adele, yeah, everyone, and Luis hiding there behind Justine.
A big day here in Chantilly. The semi-finals. Let us know if you're watching, where you're watching from. It'd be nice to hear from you. There will be I believe there is an official MVP and best playing pony.
Yeah, he's in charge of the club. Today they will provide and we will name it. And a big shout to Jan from Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. He's watching us.
Yeah, hi Jan. Does a great job managing in Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club, where the polo is getting stronger and stronger. Some of these players have played there. Anyway, here we go. Chukker number 3. There were no goals in the last chukker. It was a bit of a deadlock. Both teams looking very, very strong, but the defense was as strong as the attacks. Chulo Corti doing very, very well. The substitute here, the 5-goal, replacing the unwell Simon Zavaleta. He's done fantastically well so far, adapting to this team. Ramiro's gone forward for the pass. There's a big pass into the middle. Ramiro's got Pancho to try and to get past, and McLaughlin gets the better of Legoubin and takes the ball out to the right. Guillermo McLaughlin, that is, turns it, now winds up and takes another shot out to the right. Good play from France there, keeping strong possession and turning the defense into attack. Nice, another nice pass there from Badano back to McLaughlin. Good polo we're watching right now. Here, McLaughlin now. Oh, he's going up top gear. He's played it good under the neck. Laurenaudi's come in for the defense. He may have crossed in the way there, but they've let it play on, and McLaughlin has scored. Great goal. Superb polo. Top-notch polo there. Lovely stuff. Passing polo, and a great finish from Guillermo McLaughlin there. Top speed. Under the neck finish at a difficult angle as well, and puts them now 1.5 goals to Occitan France's 2.
Good fast speed goal on Estrella is Guillermo.
Guillermo McLaughlin on Estrella. What a lovely horse that was. He made the pass to Badano, then galloped past him and received the pass from Badano, and then ran the rest of the field and scored. That was a beautiful goal, probably the best goal we've seen of the game so far. Pancho McLaughlin now, Belgium with a new sort of lease of life a little bit, this chukker. Has hit that one forward, up to Badano. Badano, the terrier, takes a shot from 60 yards. He's sort of shanked it a little bit left, and Emzens cannot keep it in, so Occitan have a chance to regroup a little bit here. There's the Belgian team playing some beautiful polo. So Occitan from the back line with Ramiro. Zavaleta, nice pass to Chulo Corti hits the ball down the ground. Isabel, can she come onto this one? She is coming onto it. I think she's been told to leave there as Chulo beats his man. Chulo Corti now over the halfway line. He's run past everyone, but he's going to have to check up on this one and see if he can let the men go past. Wow, that horse stopped and turned nicely for him.
Viciosa is that one.
And now heads down toward the goal. They're still working hard, but good defence here eventually. Well done. Let's see how quickly they can turn this defence into attack, the Belgians. Pancho has a look around to see where the rest of his teammates are. Badano's not far. There is a little pass to Badano. Might have overcooked that pass a little bit. Just a little bit too much onto it, and Chulo Corti will turn it around to the left, which he does so effectively very often there. Strong, big bump there from McLaughlin though. Didn't see him coming. McLaughlin hit it there, and Isabel couldn't come onto that as Badano was coming down the line. Badano still manages to keep the ball here, Badano. McLaughlin's coming in, says, you leave it, mate, go up for the pass. Here is the pass back to Badano. Those two are playing very well together, but the whistle came in there.
Maybe they call him to play, and he keep tapping.
Maybe it was too much tapping. The Belgian team getting a bit frustrated. It's the first time I've heard them kind of shouting at each other. Anyway, they're going to change horses here. Halfway through the third chukka, and tensions are high, as this is, of course, the knockout stages, semi-final.
Well, that was one of the things that I was going to mention to you. Is semis, is tension, is stress, is some, a stage where they haven't been so far. It's the first Nations Cup for them, so probably they're paying off, that inexperience.
Yeah, right, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's like we mentioned, it's a relatively new team, the Belgium team, the Animales. It's an up-and-coming team. So certainly the Occitan France team have more experience. So they have 1 minute to change, that's over. So we're going to start this game now, and it was a foul against the Belgians. Perhaps, as Sebastian said, for not hitting, for dribbling. Taking too long tapping. Chulo Corti now hits a nice shot. Look at that. Perfect pass to Ramiro. He's really adapted well into this team. Ramiro didn't make the most of it, though. He's left it for Badano. Badano, tough guy. Turns it, leaves it for Pancho. What's Pancho going to do? Mzenz has gone forward for a pass. Badano's still waiting to support as Chulo Corti's got a lot of pressure on. Chulo Corti did get the hook there. And he's managed to come out with the ball as well. You can't show Chulo much of the ball. He will steal it off you like that. And then pass up to his teammate, who passes up to the next one. Very nice, Polo. One touch, Polo. We like that. There may have been a sandwich there.
Yeah, sandwich to Ramiro probably. I am sure we'll have Simon watching us because he's sick back in the house. So we send our best regards to him.
Yeah, get well soon, bro, and hope you're back for the final. If your team get through, hope you get well soon. So I think Pancho may have got sandwiched, so he'll take the hit. And then, oh, that one's lofted right up in the air. He's going to have to come back onto it, I think. No, Badano does well to come back and pick it up. Badano takes it out to the boards and followed up by McLaughlin. He hits one up the boards. Pancho's now trying to get through up at the front. Sometimes we see Pancho bursting through and making runs up at the front, but they haven't allowed him to do that so far, not even once. Here is Legoubin for the Occitan French team, the young Frenchman. Nice play from him up toward the 60, 70 yard line. He's coming through. Guillermo's got the better of him. Backhand coming in from Badano. Does get a great one. But Chulo Corti read it first, and he's going to turn this. Isabel's gone up for the pass. And so is Legoubin. Oh, didn't get a good pass out there, and Guillermo McLaughlin will hit a nice tail backhand to his brother. Look at that, two brothers playing nicely. Here hits, first time up to Augustin. This is great, Polo. This is what we like. Augustin up at the front. Oh, he swung a little bit late on that one and didn't get hold of it. So Chulo Corti with a bit of a let-off there. He'd left the back door open, but he didn't get punished for it. He's got the ball, and he's bringing it back over the halfway line. Mzenz gets it straight back off him, though. Mzenz, oh, he can't get round the corner, though. Chulo on the near side. He's also very strong on the near side. Look at him go. Plays it out to his offside. He's got Ramiro. Told him to leave that one. Ramiro. And then Ramiro leaves it back to Chulo. Very difficult when the two players are linking up like this. Very difficult to play against. That is a wonderful shot up toward the goal from Chulo Corti. It's going left at the moment a little bit. I think it's going to... Oh, it's a huge shot. Almost from the halfway line. Right up at the boards. Right in front of our camera here. I think it was a pass, but he really got hold of that one.
Yeah, look at Pancho. He was pushing Badano even before Pancho hit that ball.
Before Chulo hit it, Pancho was there in defence. Yeah, nicely done. Good defence by both teams, which the scoreline reflects, because we're not seeing a lot of goals. We're seeing wonderful action, but they're unable to score simply because the defence has been so good. So, tricky little play from the back line here, as Pancho McLaughlin finally gets a good pass up forwards, but Chulo gets the backhand, only as far as Mzenz this time. Augustin Mzenz. And they've blown the whistle there on
Maybe
Emsens.
or on Isabel.
Maybe on Isabel.
Well, they didn't hear the whistle.
Oh, yeah.
Now they heard.
Yeah, maybe Isabel was caught in front of Emsens.
Yeah, Emsens on Milonga.
So they'll... Well, some players are changing, but it's not half chucker. The umpires are discussing what to do here. But it looked like the Belgians, they were certainly on the attack there, and Emsens had a clear run, so they're going to move this one up to the penalty spot for the Belgian team, which will give them a chance to take the lead, actually.
Remember that they only have one opportunity and they missed that one, so here's going to be the second one.
Yeah, it's an important penalty. Right at the end of the first 3 chuckers. They call it half-time, the end of the third.
Pancho taking up the ball on Capo.
So 60-yard penalty. Pancho McLaughlin. He's on another small, handy little horse. Two goals to Occitan. Belgium have been working very, very hard. They've scored that one beautiful goal, team goal. Let's see what he can do from the penalty shot. It's very, very high, but it's out to the right-hand side. So, no goal there again.
We have here the replay from the other end, where we can see exactly how the ball turns a bit right.
Bit of a slice there. So they will play the 30 seconds. They just got the ball into play. And Ramiro picks it up on the left-hand side. He's going to flick of the wrist there and beat Pancho. Nice little acceleration from Ramiro. He knows what kind of horse he's on here. Ramiro's on, what's it called, sorry? Gato. Nice pass up here. Isabel, no, Legoban's told her to leave it and come through. Legoban, Jules Legoban could finish the chucker with a goal. He shoots and just to the right-hand side. But great little run there by that team. A good team run. Nice play from the Occitan French team. This is great polo we're witnessing.
Jules was on Polynesia, a horse that comes from Subia family.
Nice horses, amazing horses there. Very, very well mounted, both teams. So, chucker number 3 has come to an end. It's 2 goals to France, 1.5 to Belgium. We'll take a 5-minute break here and we'll be back for the second half of this semi-final.
Sí, creo que no se nos dio los 2 primeros. Perdimos la final del primero y perdimos la semi, creo que el segundo. Y cambiamos un par de cosas en la táctica y para que Simón se sienta más cómodo en su puesto. Y creo que estamos andando mucho mejor ahora. Y bueno, yo soy, no sé si un hermano más, pero son mis hermanos. Son mis mejores amigos. Y la verdad que tenemos mucha confianza entre los 3 y que Isa nos da un montón de... O sea, se ocupa de nosotros como unos chicos. Somos los chicos de ella. Y bueno, si entendí bien, no nos toca Tito, ¿no? Somos primero y segundo, pero no nos toca. Y ya es mucho, porque para mí el equipo... Igual, son 2 amigos más, los 2 Ruiz, me parecen muy buenos. Los 2 con el handicap de ellos me parecen ya robando. Y ya es mucho zafar de este equipo.
interview now with Haider Nassim. I hope everything is working well there. Haider, we were talking with Tim about how good, how nice it is to have a family team. You know, we have Juan, we have the two brothers, we have you, we know Babar. How nice it is to have someone that is representing the family also in the semi-finals.
No, it feels very good. We have a good team. We've been playing together last year, and it's really good. I mean, we're playing the Nations Cup for the first time, and it's very competitive. The teams are really good, and Tito is helping us a lot, playing together in the team. And Juan also, he's managing the team. He's helping us a lot. So yeah.
Good, Haider. I know it's a team game, but you are on top of the score of the amateur players. With 4 goals, you score 4 so far in the tournament. It's not an easy achievement. It's coming from someone like you that started to play polo just a few years ago. What you can say about it?
Well, it feels very good. I mean, I started playing about 4 years ago, and I honestly didn't know I was the top scorer in the amateur league. But yeah, it's a really good feeling. I mean, it's like an achievement, a good achievement.
Thank you, Haider. Thank you very much for this interview. I know that you have a trophy ceremony coming up. The best of luck on Friday's semi-finals.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to this cracker of a semi-final. Occitan France versus Belgium. And the score is only 2 to 1.5 after 3 chukkers. But that's simply because the defense has been so good. We have seen some wonderful polo from both sides. It's been a fantastic game. Not many fouls. With the Occitan France team scoring from the penalty spot early on. And with a field goal as well. Here we go. We've got some statistics here. You can see not many goals. Just the one field goal from Belgium. Throw-ins, well, Belgium are winning the throw-ins, which is a good stat for them. They fouled a few more times, six fouls to Occitan's 4. But, well, the difference there, look, the Occitan team scoring 2 penalties out of 3, and 2 missed penalties from the Belgians could have made quite a difference on the scoreline. Anyway, we're seeing, like I said, some fantastic polo, really good team plays. I like the way both teams are really opening it up. And Augustin Emzens putting a lot of pressure up at the front for Belgium. Isabel putting a lot of pressure at the front for Occitan. You can see the first chukker, there were 2 goals for Occitan. Second chukker, there were no goals at all. And only the 1 goal in the third chukker went to Belgium, where they had a couple of other chances as well, the Belgians. So they're coming back looking strong. Still absolutely anyone's game, of course. Only half a goal in it. Very difficult to pick a team which is looking stronger from here. But here we go then, from the back line with Pancho McLaughlin. Doesn't waste time hitting it up forward, and that one's gone right up almost to the halfway line. Trullo Corti is there. Emzens is going to get hooked out, and Trullo takes the ball at the same time and turns it around for the French. Now, who's he going to pass to? Ramiro is going up forward. He's got Legouban and Isabel up there as well. Isabel hasn't got anybody marking her at the moment, but that pass isn't going to reach anyone. Emzens comes and meets it. Oh, good meet from the young Belgium there. Corti goes back to correct his mistake and turns it around, this time to the left, which he does quite often. Corti now, Medana, Trullo. Over the top, and oh, look at that. He's in the play a lot, Emzens. Trullo's got another chance at this one. Decides not to go right and to spin it round back left. Badano manages to get the steal, though. So, and take it a couple of times in the air. Then he leaves it behind. Corti can't get onto it, and McLaughlin, one-time shot up to the front. Mzenz is there, out to the right at the moment, told to leave by Badano. Badano takes a shot from 70 yards, just out to the right. Nice Polo there. A few mistakes there. They're putting enough pressure on. They're forcing Chulo Corti to make a few mistakes. He didn't have time to make the pass. He had to carry it, try going left, try going right, but it was always under pressure. And they're forcing mistakes here, the Belgians. And then it was a bit of a frantic shot at goal, and it just went right. But another good chance here from the Belgians. This time they don't waste time. They hit it up here, and at the front is Legouban. He's still got it here from a kick of the horse. He's taking it forward, Legouban. He's breaking away from McLaughlin, who does just enough. Isabel still unmarked, takes a shot at the goal. Watch the flags. Out to the right, I think. Well done, Isabel, though. Right place at the right time there, backing up her teammate.
Well done, Isabel, on Sandra.
On Sandra. They have to watch. Oh, just a nice cut shot. Only just missed there. A little bit too much angle. But they've got to watch her. They're leaving her a little bit unmarked sometimes, Isabel. And she's fantastic. Eye for the ball. And a very fast rider as well. Okay, out from the back line to the left again. The Pancho. Pancho now taps it back infield a little bit before releasing it up toward the halfway line. Mzenz has managed to slip his man now. Still going to have to beat Isabel. Isabel is on a good horse here. And she's coming over to the near side. Gets just enough there. No, yes, just enough on the backhand to stop both Badano and Mzenz. Ramiro picks up that loose ball and takes it to the right. Chulo comes over and takes control. He's tapped it a couple of times in the air, trying to run past Badano. Badano leans right off the side of his horse to get the hook. Doesn't manage to get the hook as Chulo comes charging through. Legouban follows it up, but he snuck in front of Pancho in the process. Pancho had that covered. He was coming straight down the line. Legouban thought he could sneak in front, but the umpires were right there. We're perpendicular to the line, but nevertheless we can see what happened there. So Isabel playing very, very well there for the French team.
Inglesa is the horse that was ending Jules in the last chugger, and it comes from Pablo McDonald.
He's very well mounted, Jules, isn't he?
Yeah, between the horses from Pablo, Subia family, and the ones that the Carmignac lent him.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, here we go. Pancho from the spot. Oh, up to the front. Can Mzenz get past Isabel here? No, Isabel does a good job shutting him down. Badano's got it behind him, and he's going to have to turn it around. They push him into the corner. Chulo Corti now opens up a little backhand, doesn't get it through the pack as Ramiro comes, and that's a nice horse. That spun right round for him. Ramiro leaves it there, and McLaughlin now has got it. Guillermo, he's going to try and run this one in. He's inside the 30 probably, and but right out down the back line, plays that. It's a tricky shot with not much angle to play with. There comes
Pancho. No, Guillermo.
It was Guillermo in the end with a shot. He did the work, took it down. It was sort of hard-worked goal rather than a pretty one. But they all count, and that'll take them to the lead, actually. So they're going to change horse halfway through this chukker, and Belgium take the lead, 2.5 goals to 2.
Guillermo was on Compadrita on that one. Yeah, he comes fast, strong from behind, and now he changed into Bonita, from Compadrita to Bonita.
Okay, keep an eye out for Bonita with Guillermo McLaughlin. They sort of played that one deep into the corner. This is Bonita, a black mare. He played that one deep into the corner and then worked it in from the sides. They often switch their tactics, the Belgians, which is a good ploy. Sometimes hitting the passes and stretching it out, sometimes carrying it.
There we see Isabel on Cerveza, one of her best.
Cerveza, yeah, we know this one. She scored a fantastic goal earlier on in the tournament on this horse. Okay, the umpire waiting for a gap before he can throw the ball in. He wants a clear line. There it is. In it goes. And coming out with it is, Chulo. Chulo will play a backhand. Good backhand, too. Ramiro's going to try and pick it up. I think McLaughlin may have got the line there, though. And he's got the ball. Here on that black horse, we saw him hop on. Ramiro steals it right back. But Pancho always positioned, or very often positioned at the back, though. And able to control things. Pancho now with a nice pass up. Around, it's gone over to the left to his bro. And Chulo Corti saw it coming and played it out to the side. So they trail Occitan France by only half a goal. Very, very exciting game. This great polo. And, here we go. We get a strong whistle as one of the players is
still on Chulo.
Still on, 80% off, but he got back on. What happened here? He turned it around there. And there was a couple of Belgians either side of him. Perhaps they blew against one of them. But which way are they taking this?
Well, they call it in favor of Belgium.
Yeah, in favor of the Belgians. So, Badano will tee it up. Perhaps he'll take it. Perhaps he'll tee it up for Pancho, who usually takes the penalties. Who just went quickly to change horse. You can see that. Nice tee. How's that? Is he happy with that? No, he's not happy with his tee. He'll make his own. Thank you. There we go. Puts it back.
Badano on Bonita and Pancho. Pancho is on. Well, still on Hercules.
Hercules. Yeah, I think this one is Hercules. Here we go. Pancho. From the 60, important one. Can he stretch? Oh, it's nice, slow swing, lofted shot. They go to try and keep it in, but again, just slicing it ever so slightly. I like the way it was such a slow, calm swing, but just didn't quite get the radar in to the middle. So from the back line again. Ramiro Zavaleta takes it in. Chulo manages to pick it up. Chulo doing a great job on Simon's horses here, playing very, very well indeed, but they're down by half at the moment. Gets that one stolen too. Ramiro comes in to sort of get it back, but has to play a backhand and turning onto it first. Well, Chulo manages to get it anyway. He's got Badano breathing down his neck, forces him to go over to the near side. Badano gets a good ride off there. I think it's Bonita he's riding. Plays a nice open backhand to Guillermo. Picks it up. That's great polo from the Belgians. And Badano doing very, very good there, taking out the 5-goaler and getting the backhand. Guillermo now has to go over to the near side to try and beat Ramiro, but Ramiro gets the ride off and a little backhand. Leguban comes back in there, and the Occitan team need to hold on to possession a little bit here. Guillermo's got it back. He plays that under the neck shot, and Badano's broken away up at the front. They didn't see him go. It's a great pass. Doesn't get the finish. I think it's hit the post. There's a little backhand there now, and Leguban, whoa, he can't get away. They're a little bit frantic here, the Occitan team, but just managed to get rid of it. Both teams, I think, feeling the pressure a little bit. Badano usually would have got that goal, but he didn't. And the Occitan team managed to get it away eventually. Now they come. They've got Chulo Corti with a little bit of space, but there's plenty of maroon shirts to come and close him down soon. He's still got it, though. He's beaten one, and then McLaughlin gets him and rides him off, leaves it there for Pancho. Pancho plays a big under-the-neck shot out to the sides. Badano claims it and comes on. Big ride-off from Leguban. Badano hits a lovely under-the-neck shot. And Emzens, he sent Emzens up and he's come onto that perfectly. Great team players. Emzens hits a nice one down the field. Isabel's going to watch him as it goes right into the corner. He's got time to check up here. Is he going to wait for his men or try and hit it? Oh, he's going to go himself. He's tapped it there, gone over to the near side, then back to the offside. Chulo's trying to get the foul, doesn't get it, and Ramiro picks up the ball that was loose. Still they're under a lot of pressure here. That's nice, so that's going to end the chukker. Oh, the good play there, beautiful play, as the Belgians are actually really picking up that game. It was a nice play again, team players. Pancho hit it out to the side. Badano sent his teammate forward and then spanked that under the neck up to Emzens, who did really well to take it into the corner. We're going to end the chukker there, though. End of the fourth. One more chukker left. 2.5 goals to Belgium now. France, Occitan on 2.
touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody, to the first semi-final of the Polo Nations Cup. Here we've got Occitan, France versus Belgium. You can see not many goals here. In fact, Occitan only scored 2 goals in the first chukker, and they haven't scored since. And Belgium not scoring since until the third chukker. They got 1 goal in the third and 1 goal in the fourth. So, nevertheless, we've seen some fantastic polo from both teams. It's one of the best games we've seen, actually. It's just without the goals, because we've seen some fantastic defense. But wonderful polo, very good passing, nice team plays, and strong, clean ride-offs. It's been an exciting semi-final. Now, this is it. Last chukker number 5. The winner of this will go through to the final of the Polo Nations Cup 2024 on Sunday. They line up. Umpire waiting. You can see they were very strict on the fouls early on, and that's led to a very clean game. Pancho wins the line out and comes straight toward the goal. An early goal would be fantastic for Belgium. They lead by half at the moment. Emzens puts it back in there. The defense again. Oh, McLaughlin leans in front. He may have they've let it go. He's able to take a shot. Gets hooked out of it. Still, McLaughlin's got it. Guillermo Ramiro, though, takes it right out of the jaws of the goal mouth and takes it, or still not out of the woods yet. Still, they're in danger. Can they get it free, though? Out of that danger zone. Coming through is Chulo Corti. He's on a fast one. He's passed it up to Isabel. He's called Isabel onto the play here. Isabel doesn't get a good shot. It's just chipped out to the right, and Badano's played it back to Isabel. Isabel's picked it up. She's gone over to the near side. Gets a good near side as well. Can she keep it in with an offside? What a shot. It's straightened it up toward the goal. Oh my gosh, just out to the left-hand side, but wonderful play there. Isabel Lorinaldi. That is really impressive.
I cannot believe they're in their camp.
Oh, that's the Occitan France camp. Yeah, wow, that was an amazing run by Isabel. Second time on it, that near side shot to straighten things up, and only just centimetres to the left-hand side. So Pancho McLaughlin will take it. They lead only by half at the moment, the Belgians. Whistle blows loud and clear there. Perhaps there was a block. Perhaps someone was blocking the man coming to Pancho.
We are checking here with the replay. I couldn't see anything from this angle, but
perhaps he wasn't 30 yards. I don't know.
It could be, yeah.
I think it might have been against Le Goubin. Maybe he wasn't 30 yards when they brought it in. Anyway, they've taken it up to the halfway line, and that's a shame. They're having put a lot of pressure on. They're up there, and now the Occitan team have to retreat back into their own half, and they give the Belgian team a chance to regroup here. Still they lead, but only by half.
All the best horses here in this moment. Luca Mora for Pancho, Siena for Gus. We have Citronella for Alejo. Pirata.
Big shot from Pancho, first time, lands down on the 60-yard line, followed up by... Chulo can't take it really, and coming in is Emzens. Augustin Emzens now puts a backhand back into the play. Who's going to be first onto this one? It's a French player though, and Ramiro takes it out to the side. Ramiro on the far side gives that one to Le Goubin. Le Goubin is going to need a super-powered horse to get past Pancho here. He's going to have to need a lot of skill on the ball. He's showing the ball a little bit too much to Pancho, who puts a backhand up to Alejo Badano. Alejo takes it over the halfway line. Alejo, he's got no one to pass to at the moment, so he's going to take it up to the boards and try and stop that horse and wait for people to go in front. Big ride-off coming in from Chulo. Somehow Alejo still has it though. Alejo turns around. McLaughlin takes over now. McLaughlin, he'll then take it into the middle of this is good polo here from the Belgians. Emzens is waiting for it. He's going to lose those long arms, but stolen from him by Chulo. Came out of nowhere and swept that one up and takes it to the right-hand side. Only half a goal in it in the last chukker here in the semi-finals of the Polo Nations Cup. There's a good pass up forward. Pancho, solid in defence. That wasn't a good shot though, as Le Goubin's going to pick it up. Leave it behind and now go over to the near side. He's still got it, Legouban. McLaughlin comes in with a hook, but it was like a hook, a ride-off, same sort of thing. And I think the horse went over the line during it. I think he's got a hook or ride-off. He can't be doing both like that, I would say.
There we see Jules coming on Dimai.
It was too late. Yeah, he came in under the swing there. Instead of coming side by side, he came under the swing. So a little bit careless from Guillermo. Gives away a penalty here, and they're going to take it all the way up to the 60-yard line. A good chance here for the Occitan France team to get a goal. Remember, they haven't had one goal since the first chukker, and one of those, or maybe both of those, were from the penalty spot.
Badano changing Citroneta for Caudillo.
Yeah, his horse got a little bit heavy toward the end there, Badano, and so he's hopped on a fresh one early on before the half chukker. They'll come back now. This is an important 60-yard penalty. They haven't had many chances from the spot, and it's very important they capitalize when they do. 60 yards. Chulo Corti took the 60 last time and hit it very, very well indeed. Looks like he's going to take this one as well.
We are playing here for the U.S. Polo Association Cup. This semi-final is for that cup. You will have the trophy ceremony live and then the live interview.
So here he goes. Chulo Corti wave to the left-hand side on the 60. He may live to regret that one. Anyway, still time enough to play. We've got well over half a chukker left here, and it's only half a goal. So the next goal could be a winner. The sun comes down here in Chantilly. Beautiful polo conditions here. Wonderful fields. And half a chukker left. Again, they pass it out to the left. That's always their plan here, the Belgians, to Pancho, who tries to find a bit of space. His brother blocking for him, giving him space to make that pass. But it's only going to go as far as Ramiro, I think. Ramiro's claimed the line, and he's going to turn this one and keep attacking here. Keep the pressure on. Izzy doesn't want to lose it. They've got to be careful not to foul here, the Belgians, as Ramiro breaks away on the near side. Still has McLaughlin on him. He's going to have to check and come back inside here. McLaughlin's going to wait. They've got to be patient here. They don't want to foul the Belgians. Oh, Ramiro, he's rushed that shot a little bit with a flick of the wrist forward. Can he find Badano up at the front? Badano finds it up at the front to break away, and he does well to turn it. Legouban's got a stick in the air. I don't know which way they're going to blow this, but it's an important decision either way. Did you see anything, Sebastian?
We'll see here on the replay, probably.
Oh well, it could have been against McLaughlin for doing the same thing, coming underneath the swing there of Legouban. I think that's what he was claiming for anyway. They're going to change horses here. The umpires are going to discuss it, and it's a big call because I think it was even inside the 60, so we could have an open goal penalty if it goes in favour to France, which I think it has. The umpires dropped the ball, and Ramiro Zavaleta is teeing it up, and I think that's a 40. Certainly a 30 or a 40. Big decision there. McLaughlin getting a little bit too frantic here.
I reckon it's a 30 by the distance they were when they blow the whistle.
Yeah, it could well be. 30 yards out.
And it's Ramiro in charge of it.
This is
with
a pressure.
Gatto.
This is
Gatto.
pressure. Gatto, he's on. Pressure. He's going to walk up to this one. Half a goal down. This will put them back in the lead. Ramiro Zavaleta, full swing, shot, flag goes up, it's a goal, and they take the lead. The grooms are happy with that. They're celebrating on the sideline as they come back to the halfway line, and Occitan France now ahead only by half. This is getting really exciting now as we go into the last few minutes of the semi-final. Occitan France have had their first goal since the first chukker, and what an important penalty it was. Ramiro Zavaleta kept his cool and put it through. The ball is back on in the line out into the middle there. Coming out with it is Emzens, the patron. Pancho tells him to leave it and spanks one under the neck toward the goal. Running onto it is Badano. Badano taps one. It's still out to the right hand side. Goes for an under neck shot. It's up in the air and the flag stays down. Great effort though. Great attempt there. Good team play again by the Belgians, with the lineup being won there by Emzens. Pancho hits it up to Badano, and Badano takes a lovely under the neck shot. Very difficult one, and just puts it wide. So, Occitan, France, that was a great attack there from the line out for the Belgians. Occitan, France are going to want to take it down the other side of the field. They don't want to battle here in the last minutes of this game. They want it up the other side. Chulo Corti brings it right. Chulo Corti, nice shot into space. Legoban looking for it, but he gets cleaned out there by Pancho. Comes back onto it, Legoban. Pancho does get the better of him, plays a good backhand. Chulo Corti gets it now. He'll turn that round to the left, I imagine. Here he is now. He's under a lot of pressure by McLaughlin. Guillermo riding hard on Chulo. Chulo Corti now takes it left, takes it right. Doesn't want to lose it here. He's going in front of the goal mouth. He has lost it. Badano picks it up, and now Pancho placing himself so well at the back set like he so often does. Pancho, McLaughlin, one more shot forward. Legoban must be careful not to foul, as all coming in and taking the ball away. There is Chulo Corti. A very important play as he taps it in the air. Hunted down though. Chulo Corti, look at the skills and the strength on this guy. Now he's gone over to the near side, and that's what they wanted. They needed the ball up that side. They're going to want to keep it there for the next minute or so. We've got 1 minute of Polo, 50 seconds only left as Pancho's got the ball now, and there's a couple of maroon shirts in attack. Important backhand there from Ramiro Zavaleta as he drops back into defense, and Pancho now, the main man for Belgium, has got it at the back. Can he work some magic in the last 30 seconds of this game? Up to the halfway line. Onto it is Emzens. This is good Polo. Emzens, a good shot there, but it's out to the right. He's going to have another go on it. Can he score the winning goal? Emzens, great ride-off by Isabel. She could have saved the game there with that ride-off. Isabel Laurinaldi. Whoa, she's had a fantastic game, both in attack and defense. That was a beautiful pass, and Emzens had a great chance there. You've got to give it to Isabel. Perfect, clean ride-off, takes away the man and saves the game. Now with 4 seconds left, it could be enough as long as they get the ball away here and don't make a foul. Ramiro Zavaleta, he's just going to want to unleash this one. Hits a good one, there's the bell, and they've won it. Occitan, France have won by half a goal in one of the best matches, if not the game of the tournament so far. The crowd are up on their feet applauding. Well done to both teams, because that was a hell of a game. So entertaining, fantastic Polo. Isabel Laurinaldi there did brilliantly to block that goal at the end. We could have been won by Emzens. Ends up only 3 goals to 2.5. But what a wonderful game of Polo. In the end, it was Occitan France who scored that very, very important goal at the end there. It was with a penalty. There they are, shaking hands after an awesome game of Polo. Could have gone either way. Well done to both teams. I think it was deserved in the end by Occitan France. But Belgium, well, they deserved it as well. Really, really awesome game. They held the lead for most of the game. But well done there, Occitan France. Everybody shaking hands, big smiles and hugs. Smiles on the French team. Isabel Laurinaldi.
If you check the result, the final result, and you miss the match, you will say, you know, what not so good match. But you have to watch it to believe that it was a fantastic semi-final.
It really was a fantastic semi-final. 2 of the strongest teams in the tournament playing absolutely classy Polo, classic Polo. We saw runs, we saw individual runs, we saw passing, we saw the sort of truck trailers the players brought it together, tapping it. We saw everything. But what was nice, so much, Augustine Emzens and Isabel, they used every single player on the field there, opening up the game. And there we see the scorelines. It's an interesting game with Occitan France just scoring 2 early on and then that 1 goal at the end. And that's all they needed.
And that's Chulo and Ramiro, how well he played, coming out to play instead of Simon, without knowing the horses, without knowing and playing with a team before, is a great achievement.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done to Chulo for coming in late notice, very last minute, came in and joined this team instead of Simon and played with Ramiro, and he played fantastically well off his 5 goals. Like you said, if you're going to have a super sub, there is Isabel with a fist bump. Congratulations to her. Through to the final of the Polo Nations Cup 2024.
The joy of these guys. First time final of the Nations Cup.
And still unbeaten in this tournament. That's 4 out of 4 they've won.
There we have Jota Chaban, who helps them a lot. They're in their camp.
That's a good guy to have in your camp. Very impressive horsepower as well, we've got to say, for both teams, but especially the French team. Very, very well mounted indeed.
Remember that we've got the prize giving here for the U.S. Polo Association Cup. Then we'll have the second semi-final, which is at 6, not anymore at 5, because they have to move everything due to the wet conditions on the field.
And that'll be a cracker too. That'll be against that'll be the unbeaten Lahore Pakistani team versus USA Illinois. Here we are then, the stats for this game. Interesting game, with Occitan France having won the game with 0 field goals. Belgium scoring their 2 goals with field goals. Throw-ins, well, Belgium did very well, winning 5 throw-ins to Occitan's France. Not many throw-ins overall. Fouls are pretty even, not too many from either side, which was nice. And then the penalties, well, that decided it really. It was 3 out of 5 penalties for Occitan France, and Belgium didn't manage to get any of their penalties in. So it was an interesting game. Not many field goals, penalties being the decider, but we saw a wonderful, wonderful game of polo and a very exciting first semi-final here. As Sebastian said, we've got that next semi-final coming up. First we'll have the prize giving here on Polo Line TV, and perhaps we'll get to interview some of the players as well. We're also going to see the replay of the best goals coming up. There's the French camp in their tents. They'll be smiling, happy faces, job well done, through to the final. 1 game left, that's on Sunday.
Nice to see so many people around here, so many teams. Is something similar that what we witnessed in September, where we have the Open de France together with the Capitaine de Joux, which is an 8 goals, Trophée Castel, and then Capitaine de Joux. They have 3 tournaments at the same time, plus the Women's French Open. There we see celebration for the French team, which is also called Tédelou, on the different tournaments they play. Also in Deauville, they won in Deauville. It's a big French organization they have.
So Isabel's been playing with this team for some time, has she?
Yeah. They always supporting Zabaleta brothers, Zabaleta Fabini, and buying more horses, investing a lot on this organization to be where they are, in the semis, in the finals, to be there in contention all the time. They were, despite of the tournament they play.
And they're based here in Chantilly?
They're based here, but they also goes to play in Deauville, which is really competitive during August. We are going to be there. Also, we are going to bring you guys the final of the Coupe d'Or, which is on August 25th. But we also be filming all the matches of the Gold Cup. We'll have Talandracas, they are going to be playing over there. Many, many teams.
It's amazing how much polo they play here in Chantilly. There's so much going on, different tournaments running at the same time. We've got 10 teams here in the 12 goal. They've got 10 teams in the 4 goal as well.
Yeah, it's the main place for equestrian. Is the center here in France,
right?
The whole France, not only for polo but also for racing, show jumping, everything. It's a great area. The soil here is very good for the horses. Wherever you go, I mean, you have the chance to go around on riding on the forest around here. So
yeah, we did. Yeah, beautiful. We rode over to Chantilly and to the racetrack over there and to the stables, Absolutely beautiful, beautiful area. You can also see the nice fields for the horses to get turned out in as well. Lovely place for them to ride. And like you said, yeah, the soil is fantastic here. It's taken the rain here. We've had a lot of rain. We've been lucky during the games. The sun has come out, but it was raining all morning. You wouldn't know it here. The field has taken it beautifully, and we just had a wonderful game of polo on a fantastic polo field, even after all that rain.
Well, actually, this one, which is terrain, they call it terrain 1, is out of all the fields in, I would say, in France. Is the field that can take more water than any other. I remember once I came here for the Championship of France, that is usually played in end of September, beginning of October, and it was so much rain for the whole week. They couldn't play in any other field, and they play here flat out.
Amazing! It is amazing, and they have, I believe, it's 9 fields they have here in Chantilly as well.
Yeah.
And they've got a polo school. We were training this morning as well with some students.
There we have the standings of the professional players.
Okay, well, Nico Corti Moderna, the substitute there. So perhaps he's played an extra game, but he's now at 17 goals, and he played so well, came in and really controlled that game there for the French team. Anton Grabosch, look at that. That's pretty good. The young lad from Germany scoring 14 goals with his brothers. That's great to see. Santiago Pandi Irastosa on 12. Petit Louis Jarige, he's a great player for the PACA France team, working very, very hard. He works super hard. Petit Louis, he scored 12. And then Kasper Krassermann, the captain of the other German team, the Hamburg team, scoring 11.
Look at that. We have 2 Germans on the top 5 of this leaderboard. And obviously we have Nico Chulo Corti Maderna, which he was playing for 2 teams. No, that's had some advantage there to get into the top of this leaderboard. We will have the live interview with Isabel in a minute time.
Mind you, Chulo, this game, I think he only scored 1 in that game, that first 60. I believe the others were short penalties scored by Ramiro. But nevertheless, yeah, he's played very well. For the California team, he usually plays. At the beginning of this tournament, or throughout, all the teams have been saying how competitive it is and how many strong teams there are. It was very difficult to pick the best ones. But we're through now. The first finalist is Occitan France, and they're going to play the winners of Pakistan or USA Illinois.
And here we go straight into the interview. We have Isabel on screen. Hello, Isabel.
Hola.
Thank you very much for coming up after the tough semi-final. We couldn't say by the score that was, if you don't see the match, you would say, oh, it wasn't that good. But it was tough. It was a nice. What did you feel there inside the field?
This was very, very, very hard, I can tell you, because they're very stiff and very close and, very hard, very physical.
It's probably a great achievement, great reward for someone like you that's supporting for so many years the Zabaleta teams. Had a big organization. They play a lot in Deauville. They won in Deauville, and now for the first time in the final of the Nations Cup.
Yeah. No, yes, it's a big pleasure because it's the first time we play this Nation Cup, and then we give everything, and Simon unfortunately is not there and sick, and Chulo did very well, and no, I think we all deserve this to play in a final, and then we give everything for this final.
Isabel, you are also in the leaderboard of the amateur players, of top scorers. We've seen you playing better than before, I would say. Better than we used to see you playing, taking the man. Actually, in the last action, you took the man out of the goal, and you won by half a goal. So, how do you feel for the final? Whether whether it's one or the other teams that are playing the semi-final.
Sorry, it's a lot of people who's talking at the same time. I didn't hear really your question.
Yeah, no, I was saying how good you are playing and what you expect by yourself, playing in the on the final on Sunday.
And but same, I would try to give everything and don't give up nothing because they're tough, and then playing against Tito, Elena and Hilario and Eda, Igua, same, it's really hard. So they're a very, very good team. So it will be a very hard, tough. Yeah, very hard job.
Whether it's them or the American team, it will be tough no matter how.
Whether it's them or the American team. We play them already. We have chance to play them the first game when they arrived, and then they improve a lot too. So yeah, no, both games will be very hard. Sorry for the.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You were thinking on the favorite probably.
Yeah.
The last one. What is the meaning, or if you have to tell me a sentence of how is to play here in Chantilly, what you would say?
It's amazing to play in Chantilly because with all the rain we have last night and every day to play here, the field was nice. The organization, it's perfect. I'm here all year and for 4 years now, and I really enjoy everything here. Everything. It's a very good atmosphere and very good organization. And
thank you very much.
Everything for everything. Thank you to you.
Thank you very much, Isabel. And we go straight to you, team, to close the transmission. Good luck on the final on Sunday.
Thank you very much, Isabel. You must be very, very proud of yourself and your team. I think she played fantastically, as did the entire team. Occitane, France. Now, the first finalists in the Polo Nations Cup will be back for the second semi-final at 6 o'clock here in France. Please tune in again